Gary, many congratulations. I think Alan McManus said on the TV commentary that was a performance of a career. How do you sum up that win?
Not so much a performance of a career, but obviously best result of my career so far. I was absolutely over the moon to win that game. Mark missed a few, I missed a few. Got a little bit scrappy at times. I held my nerve quite well, I thought, and that basically got us over the line with a couple of easy chances, which I was just trying to keep things as simple as possible, you know.
Because normally when it goes scrappy, I suppose he's the favourite, isn't he?
Yeah, but I feel like I've got a good enough safety game to hold me on, you know. So I just concentrated 100% again on every shot, just trying not to do any silly mistakes, and you know, don't play any daft safeties when you should be getting them. Don't leave anything on that you shouldn't. You know, just tried my hardest just to keep things tight and match him as best I could really in that department.
And did you take confidence in the fact that even when he pulled level, he wasn't then, like you say, taking his chances, and you were still staying in there?
Well, that was a big turning point. I thought, like, he had a great chance at 10 each, and I wanted to try and obviously stay ahead just all the way through as best I could, even if I drew level, just to try and nick ahead of frame, because I knew if he got ahead it might be a different story. You might get a bit of confidence and you might, you know, win a frame in one visit, and then all of a sudden you're two behind. So it was a massive frame, I think, to go 11-10 up, and like I say, just from there, just tried to hold my nerve and just hope that everything came as easy as possible. And
the way you nearly wrapped it up with a century there, you got a standing ovation. What was that emotion like?
Yeah, I just cued the black all over the place on 90 yards. It's a terrible shot, but that was in my head. That was kind of the story of the match, though. I didn't feel like I was cueing 100%, but I was just trying so hard. So I know I've got stuff to work on, which obviously I've got great confidence from winning that game, even though I didn't feel like I played great. I felt like I battled hard and I kept things tight, but I know I've got more in there if I can just start scoring like I know I can and start potting like I know I can. So I guess it's a little bit down to me playing decent and keeping tight, and him missing a few really. So yeah, there's stuff there to work on as well.
2 really good wins now, and you said the other day, didn't you, why can't I have a run?
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's other players on the tour that you look at as a player yourself, and you go, there's no reason why I can't do that as well, you know. So yeah, it's just about doing as best I can. I mean, obviously it's about winning, but at the same time, the competitive nature inside of us is like wanting to try and perform as well. Obviously it's the biggest stage we play on, and I just want to obviously play as best I can at the same time.
I think Ali Carter or Zhou Yulong next.
Yeah.
Bring them on.
Yeah, don't mind who I play. It's just about obviously playing the next opponent and doing as best you can, and hopefully you get the result and go through.
Given how well you played though, do you see yourself as being the favourite for whoever you play in that one?
No, not at all. Carter's obviously been around the top 16 for years. Yulong is a good player, but like I say, I don't feel like I'm playing good enough yet to do well enough in the tournament. I've got through a couple of great games and I'm really proud of myself, but I know I'm going to have to play better.
A lot better, or just a little bit more clinical at times?
Bit of both. I have to be more clinical when I've got easy chances. I'm messing up so many easy chances when I shouldn't be doing. I don't do that in practice at all. I know it's obviously the Crucible and things are different, but I do that in other games, in other tournaments as well, and it's not really something I want to be doing. I want to be trying to kill frames off like I know I can. So yeah, just generally trying to be a little bit more clinical and just trying to cue some balls a bit better and hit them a bit nicer really.
I know you've had some support with some friends, I think family from Wallsend. Are they going to be staying down, or more people coming down to cheer you on?
Yeah, I'm going to go home, to be honest. I think I play Tuesday morning now, so I'll be going home and coming back Monday. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of support from the toon.
We wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Gary, can you win this?
Who knows? It's a very strange game, isn't it? So in my own head, like I said, at the minute, not the way I'm playing. But if I can improve and I can play how I know I can play deep down, and that somehow comes out in the biggest theatre of all, then who knows?
It's $100,000 for the semi-final. How could that change your life if you could get that?
Not really about the money so much. Obviously, it's a massive amount of money, but you know, if I was bothered about the money, I probably wouldn't have got over the line there neither for $50,000. So it's obviously a life-changing amount of money now when you start going up the big jumps. But I'm doing okay, obviously, as a professional, so it's not so much about the money.
Percentage-wise, how far off are you of your absolute top game? Are you around 80%, 90%?
I think it's hard to kind of analyse yourself after being involved in a match like that, and you're just trying so hard and trying to focus on positives and forget negatives all the way through. Yeah. I think if I looked back, maybe with time to reflect and analysed it properly, I'd be as I normally am, probably a little bit embarrassed about a few of the frames, to be honest. But at the same time, over the moon at how I can hold me nerve when it matters,
Yeah,
and
but
sort
you
of
can get a long way with fighting, can't you?
yeah, well that's it. I'm just getting there on fight at the moment. But I know I can still win frames in one visit, even though I feel like I'm struggling with things. So that gives us a lot of confidence in one respect. But in another respect, yeah, I know there's more there somewhere if I can just somehow find it.
Mark was the man who obviously denied you a first ranking title. Nice to get one back over on a big stage like this.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I suppose it is. I never even thought that was obviously the guy who beat us in the ranking final. But I was just concentrating on whoever it was, just to try my best and win.
A few years ago, were you close to quitting when you started?
Many times.
Yeah.
Like probably most professionals that have ever played the game, many times, yeah. I always knew deep down in my gut though that I was good enough in some capacity to do something in this game and make a living and just play the game that I want to play as a living. But there's times where you literally can't pot a ball and you're literally all over the place in your head and you just think, what's the point? I can't even play.
On the flip side now, you're in the quarterfinals. That must mean a lot to you and your family and the people that stuck by it.
Means loads, yeah. Like I say, it gives you the confidence to know that you can do it, even if you're not playing your best game. It gives you the confidence to know that you can win games and do well in tournaments. You know, like this is obviously the greatest tournament in the world, and I'm doing the best I've ever done in it. Quarterfinals, it's amazing. So yeah, just like I say, I want to push on though, like as best I can, and just tap into something that hopefully I haven't tapped into yet.
Where did you find that? How did you try to find
You
it?
tell me. Oh, if I knew that, I would have won a tournament by now. I hope.
Lands on you at some point, does it? Or
I've not found it yet, so I don't know. I know what I'm capable of. You know, players who I practice with know what I can do in practice. I'm not bigging myself up or anything at all. I'm just simply stating that my best game, it's been very hard to come by. I've done it in very, very small patches here and there on the tour, and I obviously want to be a little bit more consistent than that. I don't expect to play my best game. I don't expect to play really well all the time. I just expect to not mess up dead easy chances for reasons I know in my own head are just embarrassing, really. Like, yeah.
have you had 147s in practice?
Yeah, plenty. Yeah, 40, 50, something like that. Yeah.
Over 50?
Round about there, maybe. Yeah.
So you can play?
Well, that's it. I can play. That's the point, and I'm not really feeling like I'm showing that a lot. But hopefully this week it's getting there. We'll see.
Were you surprised how Mark played? It's not the best.
Yeah, he struggled a bit, and obviously that helped a little bit in a couple of frames. He missed some key balls, some easy balls, and even a few safeties. I could tell he looked a little bit tight on, and I got a little bit of run in a couple of frames, probably a little bit more than him over the long run, and I needed it. You know, that's why I don't mean to sound pessimistic about my own performances. I just try to analyse them factually, and I know there was sort of areas where maybe that could have been a completely different game. You know.